Hey everybody, it's Janice with Creating Through Chaos, and today we're going to make over one of the Dollar Tree wooden hearts. So I found this wooden heart at Dollar Tree. It's pretty thick and kind of heavy, and it just says love on it, and I didn't really like the way it looks, so I thought I could make it look better. Some of this really pretty scrapbook paper from Hobby Lobby that has kind of like a vintage vibe to it. A little rose that I got at Hobby Lobby in the spring section. I also made this messy bow and attached a little key to it. You're going to need some twine and some antique white paint. So the first thing I'm going to do is paint the whole heart with the antique white. I want to cover up that love and just give it a nice base coat before I put on the scrapbook paper, and I wanted the sides to be the antique white and not the white of the actual heart. Then I'm going to lay it on my scrapbook paper, and I'm going to trace it, and then I'm going to cut it out. Once I have the heart all cut out, I am going to Mod Podge it onto the back side of my heart. So this would be the side that I didn't paint. And I'm just going to Mod Podge it on there, and then the other side is going to be the antique white. So the whole heart will look like it's completely finished and not just a plain back. I really like to have all of my projects look completely finished. So once I had my paper on, you can sand the edges if you need to, if you didn't cut quite right. And I did sand the edges just a little bit. And then I'm going to take my twine and I'm going to start on the back, and I'm just going to start wrapping it around the heart. And I want it to look kind of separated. So I'm just going to keep wrapping and kind of pulling it apart from each other. And then once I finish wrapping as many times as I want it around, I'm just going to hot glue it right to the back again. And I did add a little bit of brown wax to the edges of my heart and on the edges of the scrapbook paper, because the scrapbook paper already had like a brown tinge to it on the edges. It kind of looked a little rustic, so I figured I would make the edges look the same. Once I have my twine all glued on, I'm going to take my little messy bow with the key, and I'm just going to hot glue that right to the center of my twine. And I'm going to kind of put it at an angle because I'm going to set the heart on its side. And it's just going to be a cute little shelf sitter. This would fit cutely in a tiered tray. And then once I have the bow and the key on, I'm just going to add that little rose right to the center of my bow. And then this little heart is all done. I think this turned out super cute. It looks shabby chic, sort of a vintagey vibe, and I just love it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this inspires you to make one. And please, as always, don't forget to spread the chaos.